Today we embark on an exceptional journey of elevation, a path that leads us through a series of profound metamorphoses, each of which represents a significant advancement in our spiritual progression. We will explore these transformative experiences. Have you recently noticed a sharper perception of energy flows? Perhaps you have begun to become aware of the flow of energy in your own body, in other individuals, or even in places like rooms or natural environments. Sensations of warmth or coldness are becoming more constant in different settings. This heightened level of perception is an indication that your senses and your energetic connection are harmonizing with higher vibrational frequencies within yourself. As part of this process, your subtle energy centers, commonly known as chakras, are awakening and aligning. As these centers activate and synchronize, you become more receptive to universal life energy, also known as prana or chi. The energetic quest for your perfect state is beginning. Open yourself to what the spiritual universe wishes to bestow upon you. This shift grants you the ability to contemplate the world in a more intertwined manner and at an energetic level. It feels as if you have been granted a new set of senses in harmony with the vibrant reality that underlies the physical world. This new perception of energy flows can be fascinating and overwhelming. We must be attentive and receptive in this process. You may likely experience with greater intensity the emotions and energies of the people around you. Additionally, places and objects may seem to have a more pronounced energy impression that influences your mood and perceptions. It is normal to experience diverse emotions apparent without exact justification in this trance. This whirlwind of sensory information may feel like you are tuning into a wide spectrum of existence. This newfound sensitivity is a natural response to the evolution of your energetic body. As you tune into higher vibrations, you begin to perceive the intricate energy web that connects all things. Traditional ways of seeing and feeling, once limited to the physical and emotional, are expanding to encompass a more holistic and energetic view of reality. Everything around you begins. To navigate this new sensory landscape, it is necessary to have patience and take care of oneself. It is crucial to regularly connect with the earth, to balance and integrate these energies. Practices such as meditation, spending time in nature, or working with grounding crystals can be greatly helpful in managing this heightened sensitivity. This exercise will help you level out your constant energetic and emotional shifts. You may experience some disorientation as you transition from a primarily three-dimensional consciousness to the higher realms of the fourth dimension and beyond. Your perception of space and time begins to transform. You are no longer bound to the same physical and temporal coordinates that used to define your reality. Everything is revealing itself as it truly is beyond the limited senses with which we are born. This can give rise to experiences where you feel out of sync with your surroundings, as if you had entered an alternate dimension. At the core of this experience lies the expansion of your consciousness. You are beginning to detect and interact with layers of reality that were previously beyond your reach. This may manifest as a sensation of being between two worlds, not fully grounded in the physical three-dimensional reality, but also not fully merged with the higher spheres. The energetic growth has begun within you, and it is time to embrace what the universe has destined for us to achieve the evolutionary ascent to which we have been called. It is a transitional state that reflects your ongoing spiritual and energetic growth. This feeling of disorientation is not only physical or emotional, but also has a profound existential aspect. It reflects the substantial changes that are happening in your energetic structure as you tune into higher frequencies and begin to perceive the interconnection of all things on different dimensional levels. You should not close yourself off to experiencing extrasensory experiences that arise in your life from now on, as they are symptoms that you have begun to live in a dimensional plane different from others. Remember that this feeling of disorientation is a natural part of the ascension path. It indicates that you are transcending the limitations of the three-dimensional world and adopting a broader, multi-dimensional view of existence. While this transition may be bewildering, it is also an indication of profound growth and a decrease in tolerance for lower vibrations as you progress on your ascendant journey. You may begin to experience a deep incompatibility with the lower vibration elements of the three-dimensional world. If you have a hunch at a certain moment and hear a voice inviting you to move from a place or situation, we must be aware and follow the instinct that begins to awaken us to go to places where the energy is in line with ours. This phenomenon goes beyond mere discomfort. You may experience genuine feelings of discomfort when encountering certain conversations, attitudes, social structures, or even traditional healing practices. What was once familiar to you now seems to be at odds with your evolving energy. Often, this physical discomfort is a tangible expression of your energetic misalignment with lower vibrations. As your energy field resonates at a higher frequency, it becomes more sensitive to disharmony. Let's follow that subconscious alert that has awakened within us. Interaction with low vibration energies can feel like a shock, a dissonance that not only exhausts mentally and emotionally, but also disturbs physically. You may experience symptoms such as nausea, headaches, fatigue, or a deep sense of restlessness. It's like being a musical instrument tuned to a specific higher frequency. When you are exposed to vibrations that are not in tune with you, the resulting discord resonates throughout your being. Like a bell that rings loudly and vibrates to our ears, that's how the feeling of being incompatible with low-level astral energies feels. This response is an indication of your energetic evolution and how your body signals that it is time to move forward and align yourself with environments and interactions that support your higher vibrational state. Your growing intolerance towards lower vibrations is a clear indicator that you are being urged to embrace your role in creating a new earthly reality. This new era is grounded in frequencies of love, compassion, unity, and higher consciousness. As you go through this transformative process, it is crucial to consciously heal your environment and interactions. Forgive yourself, forgive those around you. At this point, there is no room for low-energy sensations within us. Make sure to surround yourself with individuals, environments, and experiences that are in tune with your elevated frequency and contribute to your well-being. During the ascension process, you may experience a profound and disconcerting loss of your old self. This feeling goes beyond a simple change. It's as if the old version of yourself, which you have known for so long, is fading away, leaving you with a void or a feeling of unfamiliarity when you look in the mirror. However, this should not cause alarm, but represents a significant milestone in your spiritual journey. Calmness and spiritual integrity are key in this process. This experience of evolution is similar to shedding old skin. The patterns, beliefs, and behaviors that once defined you are being released, creating space for a purer and divinely aligned version of yourself to emerge. You are becoming a vessel for greater light, a more authentic expression of your being and soul. It is normal to feel disoriented or insecure during this transformation. The dissolution of your old identity can make you feel like you are losing a part of yourself. However, it is important to recognize this process as purification and simplification. You are not losing your essence, but revealing more of who you really are at your core, shedding layers that no longer serve your higher purpose, like plants shedding foliage to make way for new leaves full of life and renewed freshness. In the advanced stages of your ascension path, you may face intense feelings of anxiety and panic. This emotional turmoil not only responds to external stimuli, but is rooted internally and is related to the dissolution of the ego and the release of lower vibration survival mechanisms on which you have relied in the three-dimensional world. As your consciousness expands and aligns with higher frequencies, the ego, which has been your primary sense of identity and survival in the physical plane, begins to lose its grip. This loss can be terrifying for the ego, which interprets it as a threat to its existence. As a result, you may experience moments of intense anxiety, fear, and panic. It's everything that clings to us that refuses to let go of its existence. But our decision has been made, and we must remain steadfast in our purpose towards spiritual, energetic ascension. These emotions are the ego's response to its loss of control and exploration of the vast and unknown realms of higher consciousness that you are beginning to explore. Additionally, your energy system may feel overwhelmed by the influx of higher vibrational energies, especially as they accelerate the release of obsolete behavior patterns and coping mechanisms. Everything you carry with you that is no longer necessary will soon cease to be a burden, giving way to renewed energy that will fill us with strength. These patterns, once fundamental for your survival and functioning in the three-dimensional environment, are now recognized as obsolete in the higher dimensions towards which you are heading. This transformation can generate vulnerability and powerlessness, as the familiar structures you have built for your safety and stability in the three-dimensional world begin to crumble. It's like stripping away an old armor that no longer protects you or serves you. With each passing day, we feel lighter, more awake, and better in spirit and body. The process of letting go of these ingrained patterns is a challenge, as they have been part of your identity and have been your tools for navigating the physical world. However, it is crucial to understand that this phase is temporary and necessary for your spiritual evolution. By releasing these low vibration aspects, you create space for energies of love, security, and unity to permeate your being. The transition may generate discomfort, but it is leading you towards a state of being more aligned with your true essence and the higher dimensions. As you progress on your ascension journey, you may experience a noticeable shift in your social needs and preferences. You may feel increasingly drawn to solitude, seeking time away from large social gatherings, crowds, and even people who were once close but no longer resonate with your evolving vibrational frequency. There is no longer space for everything we do not need, and we retain only that which nourishes us and resonates with our energetic frequency. This inclination towards isolation is not simply a preference, but a crucial aspect of your transformation. The process of integrating new light codes and adapting to higher frequencies often requires a significant amount of energy. During this period, your system is experiencing profound changes, recalibrating and aligning with these higher energies. To facilitate this process effectively, it is necessary to conserve your energy, avoiding social interactions, especially with people or environments that are not in harmony with your current vibration. Avoid anything that drains energy, generates emotional exhaustion, or distracts us from fulfilling our enormous purpose. The state can be energetically exhausting and can hinder this delicate recalibration. Additionally, as you receive and integrate these light codes, it is likely that various aspects of your being requiring healing or release will surface. The tranquility and isolation of solitude provide a conducive environment for introspection and self-assessment, allowing you to address and heal these emerging aspects. This healing is an integral part of your ascension process, allowing you to release old wounds and patterns that no longer serve you for your greater well-being. Allow yourself to explore and traverse every path of your being so that the best version of yourself emerges. During this stage of retreat, it's essential to respect your need for solitude and not interpret it as antisocial or isolating behavior. Instead, regard it as a period of deep self-care and spiritual development. Take advantage of this time for activities that nourish your soul and assist in your energetic recalibration, such as keeping a meditation journal, spending time in nature, or engaging in other activities that foster inner peace and self-discovery. Alterations in sleep patterns are a significant and often perplexing sign of ascension. As you undergo this spiritual transformation, you may experience dramatic changes in your relationship with sleep. Many in this process report frequent awakenings during the night, difficulty falling asleep, or even waking up at the same time every night. This sleep disruption is not just a physical phenomenon, but is deeply intertwined with your energetic shifts. As you absorb and integrate higher vibrational energies, your energy body undergoes significant adjustments. Aim to conserve your strength for when it's needed, and thus avoid unnecessary energy drains. These adjustments are frequently reflected in changes in your sleep needs and patterns. Your physical body may require less rest, as many people have observed feeling energized after only a few hours of sleep. This phenomenon is akin to your system operating on a more efficient and luminous energy source. Additionally, frequent nocturnal awakenings, especially at specific times such as the early hours of the morning, are not random. It's all part of your new life process, which becomes increasingly frequent and leaves you feeling completely renewed. These awakenings may indicate that your body is adjusting to new energetic frequencies. During these moments, the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is often thinner, allowing for an enhanced connection with your higher self and the universal energy field. These moments can foster spiritual experiences, creativity, and greater mental clarity. Ascension flu is a notable phenomenon often experienced during the ascension process. This term describes a set of physical symptoms that mimic a flu-like condition, such as body aches and pains, extreme fatigue, and a general sense of discomfort, including an unusual sensation of cold. It's important to note that these symptoms occur without any actual illness or medical injury. Ascension flu is a physical manifestation of the intense changes and energetic upgrades taking place within your body as you absorb and integrate higher vibrational frequencies. Both your physical and energy bodies are undergoing profound reconfiguration. We should not be alarmed by this process. This process can be exhausting for your system and manifest in symptoms similar to those of the flu. The aches and discomfort associated with ascension flu signal the release of old energies and the recalibration of your body to align with new, higher frequencies. This recalibration can result in temporary imbalances in your energy system that translate into physical discomfort. The energetic, dimensional shift has begun to manifest in the physical plane. Extreme fatigue is another hallmark of ascension flu. It arises when your body expends a significant amount of energy during the integration and recalibration process. It's an indication that your body is undergoing a profound transformation at the cellular and energetic levels. Although these symptoms can be uncomfortable and sometimes bewildering, it's crucial to remember that ascension flu is a transient condition and a natural part of the energetic transformation process you're experiencing. To mitigate these symptoms, it's essential to practice self-care and pay attention to your body's needs. Resting, staying hydrated, consuming nutritious foods, and engaging in gentle activities such as stretching or walking can support your body during this process. Let's make sure to incorporate routines and dedicate time to these activities. Amid your ascension journey, you may experience a profound shift in your relationships and social situations. You might feel a strong urge to distance yourself from relationships and situations that no longer resonate with you or bring you joy. This change can affect both personal relationships and long-standing hobbies or interests. This phenomenon is intrinsically linked to the energetic transformations you're undergoing, as your vibrational frequency increases and your consciousness expands. As you become more aware, your tolerance for discordant situations and relationships that are not aligned with your new vibrational state decreases. You become more receptive to what truly resonates with your soul's path and what does not. The impulse to distance yourself from connections that don't resonate with you is an intuitive response to this new alignment. This process involves a purification of your life, making space for relationships and situations that align more with your higher self and soul-based love. It's no longer necessary to be okay with the environment. It's about being okay with ourselves. Everything we seek lies within ourselves. Honoring your true self and your journey towards spiritual fulfillment and authenticity is at the core of this process. Although this change may present challenges, Especially regarding long-standing relationships or entrenched aspects of your life, it's a necessary step in your ascension. Letting go of what no longer serves you creates space for new growth and for connections that are more deeply fulfilling and supportive of your spirituality. The longing for your spiritual home intensifies as you progress toward the end of your Ascension journey. As you transition into a heightened state of consciousness, it's natural to experience a combination of deep-rooted nostalgia and a profound desire for home. This home is not confined to a physical place, but represents a state of being resonating with the unity of love and the high vibrational frequencies with which you have aligned internally. Practice nurturing these feelings within yourself every day and watch them expand with the universe. This longing may heighten feelings of sadness as you navigate the disparity between your internal spiritual reality and the external world. As you approach the climax of your spiritual transformation, this yearning for home becomes more evident. It arises from an innate understanding that you are nearing a return to your true essence, a state characterized by unconditional love, unity, and uniqueness. At this stage, you may feel a sense of fulfillment and a need to detach from material aspects of life. Suddenly, less is more in our environment, and we discover that we require fewer material things to feel better. Although the attraction to evade daily challenges may be powerful, it's essential to connect with yourself in the present and acknowledge your role as an active participant in creating a new world. Remember that the sense of home you long for doesn't reside in some distant place but exists within you, at the deepest core of your being. Your task is to bring this essence of home into the world, enriching it with love, unity, and high vibrations. If you felt overwhelmed or disconnected, understand that you're not alone in this transformative experience. It's not a sign of confusion, but a significant phase of ascension. Both the universe and you are in constant flux and evolution as Earth shifts its vibrational frequency. You're experiencing personal changes in tune with this process. You're going through similar transitions. Embrace this journey, trust your inner wisdom, and recognize that you're ascending toward higher consciousness. You're becoming the best version of yourself, and in doing so, you contribute to the transformation of the world. Embrace this ascension journey with your whole being as it guides you toward a future filled with harmony and enlightenment. As we conclude our journey through the profound stages of ascension, let's firmly hold on to the wisdom and growth we've gained. Gradually, the energies that are traversing this same process will begin to enter your life. Allow your entire being to open up to these experiences that will polish your perfect spiritual state. Each experience, from heightened energy perception to deep internal changes, represents a significant step in our spiritual evolution. Don't forget these changes. They're not just transitions, but transformative moments that bring us closer to our true essence. Embrace the journey with a brave heart and open eyes to new horizons. You're not just evolving, you're returning to your essence, ready to live in a world infused with even greater love and unity. Carry this light forward, because your path is an essential part of the beautiful tapestry of ever-expanding life. Share it with all those whom your spirit guides you to, and bring the best version of yourself to every corner of existence. Until the next video.